got him his job as a brand ambassador, which is what I do, through my company. And he just couldn't get his shit together. And just like kept spiraling and kept doing awful things to the people.
For now, we'll just leave it up there. Actually, you know, we should probably bring it down here. We would have left it behind. How about we
fill into any role.
We could bring it and just prop it against here for now. Cool.
He's like a very talented human being, but it's just this point where being terrible outweighs it. Oh, for sure. He was a really talented
So we're just gonna crawl through this monster of an ending first. Once Saya comes back down, we'll get started. But we're gonna have the two of you guys coming from. Oh, you're already here. That was lightning. So we have Jean and Saya, Jennifer and Saya, or Jean and Celica. It's hard when your name is almost the same as your other character's name. The two of you guys are gonna be rushing out of here. Can one of you guys grab, when you're going up there, there should be a script that's up in one of those bags there. It has the title page ripped off, but it should start with page 1. Thanks. I'll just be referencing that. But the two of us have just emerged from the woods. We haven't necessarily seen anything horribly startling yet, because all we did was find the strip of her shirt, so we haven't seen anybody die yet. So we're rushing in here, a little bit panicked. Okay. I don't believe we have any lines quite in this rewrite yet. I think it starts with the offline line, hey cuz or whatever, and both of us scream so we get startled. So we're gonna make it about here. We might cheat it a little further.
Because you definitely say stuff.
I do. I haven't had a chance to look at it, so I'm going to bring it back down. But I don't think you guys, when we first come on here, I think we scream before we have any lines. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So we're going to make it about here. We might get repositioned. But we get about here, stop, we're catching our breath. We're about to think about what's next when we get that offline or off-camera line, and the two of us would, like, just because we're so startled in reaction to that. And then it's confusion, like, Sam, whatever your line is. Man, this is going to be so much better when I have
I just found a script.
Is that the script?
I don't know.
Yes, that is the script. Wonderful. Hey, Audrey, Maddie, I found it. And by me, I mean Cassandra found it. As the words left my mouth, I was like, that's not what I meant.
As the words left my mouth, you're like, she's going to beat the shit out of me.
That's bad.
Who?
As they come out of the
Oh yeah, that's why I have to go back in. Okay. We burst from the tree line.
I do wonder, is there any implicit political commentary with the baseball being Trump branded? Well, not that one, but the other one we used was Trump branded.
They're both
Am I in time?
Oh shit, yeah, it is. Oh, okay.
I was just like,
I didn't see it. It was really faded.
Wait, you're not even friends with these people. And then how are you here right now? Why are you here? It's very question. So it's a gaggle of questions. We were kind of struggling with that. So that's the Sam. I thought. And then I think this is when it kind of goes back to what the intended original script was. So that's you sort of coming, like, it's not, because before, when it was with Judy, you were a little more annoyed with her because she was like a little incompetent and bobbleheaded. And this one, it's because you don't really know who this is. It's a little more earnest, like just stepping forward, like, we need help. Friends come out of the woods. There's a bear, something out here. We need to get a police or a search party. Something's not right. Smile's not reaching in the face.
Am I still kind of calm?
Yeah. Yeah. So, because you don't really know me, so you're not frustrated like you would have been with Judy. You're just a little more like, this is the task at hand. And it's a little bit urgent, so we're gonna do that. So at that point, you sort of come forward. You're gonna be, we might have to cheat these chairs a little bit because we have to have you close enough to the fire that you're gonna be in there. By the way, this part we're shooting last. I figure we'll walk through this part first.
Okay.
Yeah. Just so that way we can put on your death and then have you wash it off and then do the death right now. Ignore me, I'm rambling right now. Anyway, at that point, yeah. So
Are you gonna need help with that?
and then the
Probably when
at the end.
when we do like a
I'm
master
walking
shot.
through all the blocking
Okay.
right now, but so that way we can put your dead on.
Yeah,
and
I'm
then
just a
we'll
BTS
have
guy.
Just let you know.
Okay.
Just so we can hop right into the you sort of come forward as you're saying this line. You were speaking that to me right here. I'm not giving you anything. I'm just dead behind the eyes. And then that's the confused stamp because you realize something's wrong here. And then that's when those verses start. That's when you have the recognition. I heard this in my nightmare. And then, so you start piecing together, not necessarily like dead on like, killer! It's more like, this is weird. That's Sam? Like, is that actually you? And then we've cut out your walkie-talkie line because I'm not the park ranger. We're at the part when you say get away from him, Celica, we're gonna, when we're doing the coverage of this, we're just not gonna have you say that, so that way we'll make a cut to you. So when we're getting your coverage, you'll say this, but when it's getting coverage of Sam, we're just not gonna say anything.
Excuse me. Thanks.
Now toss trapped in the shadows and Celica can burn. At that point, we're gonna. You will have we'll have turned back to her when she says get away from him, Celica. So you'll look back, and then we're gonna follow with you, and then that's the point when I will put on the white contacts, and obviously something's wrong.
Okay.
And that's why we're gonna have to have you stopped close to the fire because then it's like, yeah, off camera. We're not gonna actually burn you.
Appreciate it.
As
Dang
much
it.
as I'm Kendra can attest to me like hurting myself a lot for film. I don't let other people hurt themselves unless they insist on getting hurt.
I mean, you could just call the fire department.
Don't fall on that
Do you
rock.
have your dead bloody cat shirt too? We're gonna be doing that
Cardigan on.
as soon as we get this. Okay, so so you have been thrown into the fire, my dear. I'm so sorry. Rest in peace.
Don't you get back up and be creepy?
She is gonna get back up in a minute. So
For like 10 seconds.
she's been shoved into the fire. We're gonna get your reaction to her burning over here. Yeah, and then we're gonna.
It's kind of like trying to figure
Then
out like.
it's no longer Sam. It's full on just Ruby, Death Ruby. It's the same. The woman in black, if you will.
So it's kind of tough, but
Okay.
and they're all.
So we cut to that right there. At that point, we're gonna have suddenly Death is gonna start approaching you in some weird way. And that's when you're gonna be coming out of nowhere, and we're gonna have a sleeping bag down here. We're gonna have to work on the knocking you over. Maybe he'll scoop you, yes, but because you're rushing to get her.
I got to knock him over.
Well, you get to impale him.
Okay.
You're gonna kill him either way. But so she's gonna start making a few sharp moves to you, and then that's when you're gonna come out of nowhere. I think we're gonna have you come from this way because it would be easier to have her knock her this way. You're gonna go over here. We're gonna be cutting you would through a few different shots. Word vomit. But we're gonna. There's. It's so hard to jump into explain all this again. So we're gonna have the struggle is gonna be over here. Once we've gotten the tackle out of the way, we're gonna take the sleeping bag out of the way so we're on actual ground here. You're not actually at all like phased by the fact that you're pinned down right now because you're in control this whole time, whereas he thinks he finally just got you. So he might be winding up for a punch here, and then that's when we're gonna, in your coverage, we're just gonna get you motioning like that, and then we're gonna just get a reaction of you right here, and there's going to be a part where we have the roasting stick pressed between your chest and your arm here with marshmallows on the end, dipped in fuel, so that way we can ignite them in fire.
Oh yeah, baby.
That's like Friday the 13th somewhere. And then there's going to be a long, complicated shot where we're going to have to walk around with Evan, and it's going to be a lot of crew moving around. But once you've seen him get taken down, I'm gonna have to position it somewhere that you can just pick up a piece of firewood because we don't really have any rocks around, unless we want to just take a brick. Because your plan was to help, and then when you realize that you can't help him, you're like, everyone's dead. The only thing I can do right now is get out of here. So it'd be a moment where you sort of drop your thing here. God, I hate that though because That's the thing everyone does and you hate it. We're gonna have you take a few steps away, and as you turn here, that's when we have Zach and Violet coming out of the woods, and maybe they'll scare you into dropping whatever item we decide to give you. And then we're gonna follow you over here, and that's when you're making as if you're getting out of the fire. You were never in the fire, actually, but yeah. So you'd be coming up a little bit out of the way here. We would have you making as if you're yanking out the, yeah, because I don't have a better way to impale you. So we're just gonna have to make it look like you're already at the end of pulling it out of you.
Is it gonna be ignited still?
No. No. That's just a little silly little insert, but it's gonna be put out before we get there. So at this point, the friends will have swarmed you, so they're gonna back you into a corner here. You're gonna fall over something. You got a mound here, peaceably. So you're gonna get fallen over here. Then Death's gonna come over you. We're gonna get your POV, and then we're gonna get Death's POV of you. And then that's when you wake up from the dream. And this juggernaut of a scene is finished. Okay, let's start figuring out how we're gonna work the camera into this.
Yeah. So I have a quick question though.
Yeah.
So are you gonna flicker the dimmer through on the back?
That time I spit a
I'm gonna
black
try
sludge,
and
I
do
forgot
both,
about
but
that.
I'll need another hand. You'll be holding
if you're gonna
that.
Yeah, it
if
looks
you're
really
gonna
good.
flicker it, Maddie,
Huh?
if you're gonna
Scary when I
flicker
was
it, let's
screaming
just keep
during
the
that.
orange.
Okay.
Yeah, if you're
Um,
flickering and the
Okay. If you want, because I could get there. I'm sure there's someone with extra hands who can.
Well, I was under the impression
Yeah.
that you weren't
Huh?
gonna be flickering it, and I was
If you
like,
want to see her
Okay.
extra pair of hands,
Yeah.
Just to add another layer. If you want, but if not, what do you think about? What do you think about this flicker?
yeah. And then let me see that diffusion up real fast.
it's all good.
I'll go ahead and flicker.
Sick.
I wish I had 4 hands.
No one's standing behind
Who's this new guy?
Hmm.
It's like a
Yeah.
Casa.
Can we over like the timing of this? Of when you want me to come in, or?
Yeah, so we're starting with the tackle, right?
Right.
Okay. So
So as she's
what we're gonna want is, Ruby, you're gonna take 1 or 2. So you're gonna start right about where I'm at right here.
Hmm.
No,
Keeping
sorry.
cozy.
Yes,
Take it out.
very warm.
1 or 2 like very sharp steps like this, and then that's when we're gonna scoop and go.
Scoop and go.
Yep.
Do you want me to start?
Just a scoop and go.
Classic
scoop and go. You got this.
Yes, as long as we don't move too much too much this way. Yes, but it can be like a small little kind of.
Okay.
Let's. Can we pull that white chair back?
This one.
Actually, both of them back. So is that where you wanted to start? Now is that going to be
I have a
enough
little
space
brooks here.
between them though, John?
What was that?
Is that going to be enough space between them though?
Can you just
isn't-
fix this and then I'll adjust that. Let's do a feather shoulder piece, Victorian, whatever you want to call it. You're gonna stay on and you're gonna like it.
Experimenting to see if I can do it quietly, and I cannot. Maybe I could, like. Oh, that's one pale fire
You're Miley Cyrus in the Can't Be Tamed music video.
Actually, yes.
Okay.
It's funny.
Like rubbing alcohol, like
Um,
the blades.
Can I see you take this 2 steps forward, Ruby?
Yeah, we're taking a high, so I'm trying to cheat them over.
We're both gonna. Well, she's fine here.
She's fine here.
Okay, so we're gonna come this way a little bit here. Okay, got a weed in the way. go.
The brick is not anywhere near here anymore, right?
It's right in front of Jennifer.
What was your thing again, sorry?
The brick, it's not.
No, the bricks
Here.
is there, yeah. So, and when you take these, they're gonna be, because you've been here like standing, maybe what we'll have you do is to start, you cock your head a little bit like you did in that one thing. And we're getting two kind of like sharp steps, and then that's when we're gonna have,
That's too far.
where is our stopping points right here?
Where is it?
About here?
I'd have to see.
That was,
Yeah.
okay, so your stopping point, there's kind of like a mound thing right here. That's not
So if you
helpful.
trip, it's great.
So you're gonna stop. You're gonna stop right about here. So if you wanna take one big step back, as long as we can end in this ballpark here a little. That's okay. They're spooky eye feathers. So just 1, 2, boom. Yep. As long as they're very like sharp and dominant, because that's what we're going for.
Feels a little like a temper tantrum because I'm not going anywhere.
If only I had radar here to protect me.
The radar would know what to do.
Radar knows how to handle these things.
Okay. All right. I see you do the steps one more time. Okay. Yeah. Distance-wise, that's great. As long as there's it's a little more intense.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. We'll go for one.
Move with a purpose.
So should we have kind of fire die down?
It might still be a little bit big because it's burning all of her hair right now. It would smoke up.
Okay,
Really
so
long.
the
I
whole
think
time.
there's a penis hole in it.
Yeah, I think so.
Bless you.
Yeah. Bless you.
Yep, let's go for one. And we can have you even closer here so that way there's less range of impact here. So you could, because camera ends.
Oh, I'm not gonna tackle. I'm definitely not like tackling her.
Oh yeah, I know,
I'm
but
just basically running by.
just for time's sake, so that way she's not there and then standing waiting
Oh,
for you.
got it.
Yeah.
Got it.
Okay.
I
saw my
definitely
shadow
will
again.
fall over. Can confirm.
Oh shit.
As long as you got her. Big strong. Okay.
All right.
I'm like, I trip over everything.
Okay. Camera ready?
Ready.
Sound ready?
Ready.
Roll camera.
Rolling.
Roll sound.
Rolling.
16A, take one.
Question.
Yeah.
Do you want me to tackle her as she's getting to the spot, or?
She's gonna take 1, 2, be here for a second, and you're gonna get her. Yeah, so just wait for her to stop.
Are you gonna cue me, or?
After she stops, that you're just gonna take her.
Okay,
Yeah, so
got
you're
it.
going off Ruby, not me.
Got it.
Okay, everyone set?
Set.
Action. 16A, take one.
Question.
Yeah.
Do you want me to tackle her as she's getting to the spot, or?
She's gonna take 1, 2, be here for a second, and you're gonna get her. Yeah, so just wait for her to stop.
Are you gonna cue me, or?
After she stops, that you're just gonna take her.
Okay,
Yeah, so you're going off Ruby, not me.
Got it.
Okay, everyone set?
Set.
Action. So you don't have to go. Cut. You don't have to go. Cut.
I love that little tiny squeal.
And also,
I am death. I'm.
Yeah, that's continuity.
Oh no.
we're right back where we were.
Wait, can I see how that looks like?
Where the head top, you want to actually tilt the other way and make it, yeah, even bigger.
If you're gonna go that far,
Is it a slow or do you want it quick?
Make it kind of like a medium speed, and then your sharp approach.
Okay.
Yeah, no.
All right.
Oh, fuck.
she's mine.
It's in the right there.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, we're gonna go for another one.
I will not laugh this time, I promise.
Okay, camera ready.
Yeah.
Sound ready.
Now you know what it feels like. Tackle.
Ready?
Okay, roll camera. Roll sound.
Rolling.
16A, take 2.
Set. Rolling.
16A, take 2.
Set.
Action. Oh, okay, cut. Action. Oh, okay, cut. So we didn't have to go down. And way down we go. Okay, I'm.
Are you okay?
Here's my hand.
Yeah,
Did you say cut?
Yeah, I said cut.
Are we supposed to
Blooper
record
reel.
this? It's hard to hear.
Will that one look any better?
Here, I got the feathers out of the way. My goodness. Okay. So, well, we have to make, and for this to read better, we just got to make the whole thing a little bit faster. So, kind of one big head tilt, and then 1, 2. Don't even let her get all the way through her second one. Before you
Okay,
take her then.
got it.
And we don't have to fall down. We just have to get out of frame and make us lean as if we're starting to go
That
down.
was me trying to hold on to her as she fell.
Brandon,
Yeah.
is it possible to not have the hanger around my neck?
Yeah.
You know, in the middle a little bit.
Okay. So we're gonna take.
John, can I take the noose off now?
Yeah.
And like he's pressing right down on my throat.
We'll get this in the walking bits, but for this we don't have to. It just looks like you've been mangled now.
Before the drugs.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Where did I put that? There, put there. Okay. Let's try again. Okay. Camera ready?
So what are
Somebody-
we doing different?
So what we want different for this one?
Quicker.
She's gonna do one quick like, and then one. And as she's going for her second one, you're just gonna be in and take her out this way. Yeah. Okay. Sound ready?
Ready.
Roll camera. Roll sound.
Rolling.
16A, take 3.
Set.
Do you want like a grunt or something when I tackle her, or?
Well, we can try that.
Okay.
See how it goes. You can start closer in too. Action. Okay, reset. We're gonna keep going. We're gonna go again. Gonna keep going. We're still rolling.
Her face fell off.
Where'd it go? So on the back of your head?
Where's
Oh,
her
God.
face?
It full on came off, man.
Okay, we're still rolling. We're still going with it.
Thanks. Was that realistic?
Yeah, I thought so.
Okay, good.
It was way less
Okay,
awkward
go
than
on
the
for-
silent
We're
tag.
resetting. We're resetting. We're gonna go one more time. You want anyone to reposition?
Yeah, Ruby, let's have you take a half step to the right.
Oh no.
I should just look back.
Her face fell off?
Right.
I broke it.
Everyone set?
Set.
Action. Cut. Got it. Moving on.
That was so elegant from this
Yeah.
angle.
Yeah.